Good Tuesday afternoon. It is Holly here from the Record Argus, standing here with Lieutenant Kara Martin from the Greenville Salvation Army, who is going to kick off this year's Summer Eats program with the Salvation Army. Lieutenant Kara, tell me about the program.
Okay, well, we were donated by Tostitos $7,500. In total, they donated $300,000 to the Salvation Army nationally. And each division got $7,500. And our corps was chosen to get that grant so we can do our feeding program. So after brainstorming and a bunch of meetings, we decided to give 6 weeks of Summer Eats. That's what we call it. And for 6 weeks, we have 20 families that signed up that was pre-registered to receive 6 weeks of dinners. And what we were trying to do is aim a little healthier, and a lot of our clients, they can't afford all the healthy food and stuff. So what we wanted to do was kind of gear it to our food pantry. So we wanted to show them that even in what they get with their simplest donations, their simplest days, what they get off our given table and stuff, that they could really eat healthy. So today kicks off our day, and this is their starter kit, which they have recipes inside. We supply them with a folder, and inside the folder we have day one is like veggie pizza. So each day we have simple recipes that they can do with their families, and we have a three-point initiative. Cook together, and eat healthy. And that's what we're hoping to gain with our community. And in every single recipe in here, they can get either from our food pantry or they can get it off our donation table, which on Mondays we give away bread and all that. We have a big food give out. So all of these come in this envelope. So every family today, the 20 families that come will receive one of these bags, which is their dry foods. A folder here that has every single step, every item that they need to make the meals. And then when they come in, they get to pick whether they want wheat rice or wheat pasta, or do they want the white pasta or the white rice. So we'll give them that, and then we go to get their refrigerator food, which then we'll give them according to their size. It's pre-packaged. We don't cook anything. They're to cook it themselves. And then we go to the freezer if they have frozen meat or whatever. We give that to them, and then they'll pick up on Tuesdays. From Tuesday, they'll pick up the supply for Tuesday through Friday. Then Friday they'll pick up for Saturday through Monday. And this will happen until July 27th, in which that ends our program. And each Friday we'll do a follow-up. We do Friday feedback. We'll put a paper in their folder where they just say what they liked, what worked, what they'll do again, just kind of get some feedback, because we don't want it just to stop at the 6 weeks. We want them to be self-sufficient in doing this. This is why we could have fed them, we could have made meals, but we thought that this would give them sufficiency, self-sufficiency that they can do on their own even after. They'll know this food that they pick up here much better. They'll know how to pick it better. Our food pantry now, they pick out their own foods rather than us just giving them things. So they can make choices to pick the healthier food rather than the processed food and, you know, a lot of things that we do find in our pantry.
And what is in the starter kit today?
Today is we have some whole wheat spaghetti. We're starting them off with vegetable oil. We have a supplier that's going to try and get us some canola oil, because that's what we really want to give to them. But this is only used sparingly. We have flatbread because they're going to have vegetable pizza today. Now the first day that they pick up on Tuesdays is usually that meal can get prepared that day. They don't have to thaw anything out. We want to make sure that they can go home and just make this right away. So, and this is a starter pack, so some of the items that they'll need even for this in future is basil and garlic. So we have this if they don't have it. Like we have rice, and then we have some beans, and these are for 4 meals. They'll be eating 4 meals out of this is just the dry products. We got the pizza sauce. We have the cream of chicken. But one thing that we want to do, which is beyond this, we want to build the families back together. Now, if we want our community to be strong, we have to focus on those families. And if we don't have, and so many times we hear kids, they don't sit down with their parents, they don't eat. It's such a busy time. Even my life gets so busy, and I have to literally stop and say, okay, we're eating dinner at the table. And if we don't do that, we don't start focusing. If you see a broken community, I say the first thing, aim for the families. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to make it strong so Greenville stays strong. Stay strong with our families. We want to remind each other life is short, eat together. You know, just kind of in doing the best that we can with what we have. So we just want to share that out with the community and let it be an initiative that they continue. And another thing is we're hoping that people see how our pantries really need this. We really need to start getting vegetables in. We really start better choices, and just kind of that kind of support would be amazing. It will have a ripple effect.